Hi guys, something I really like about select committees is that they invite on experts to speak the truth without spin. They are asked for their honest assessment of a problem or a solution. Liz Truss seems to be relying on the economy bouncing back, but that reliance is based not on sound economic thinking. It's a bit like Brexit, a wish and a prayer, and we all saw how that worked out. The idea of closing your eyes to reality and hoping for the best was condemned as non-adult decision-making by Thurston Bell, the head of the Resolution Foundation, an economic think tank. Have a listen to what he had to say.
What's happened to 10-year bond yields across the world in the last month? Yeah? They've gone up everywhere, but they've gone up by 1.5% in the UK versus 0.8% in the US and 1.1% in Germany. What do you think is going on?
What, the 1.1?
What do you think the markets are looking at Britain? Right
so you're saying unsustainable?
Well, as I've just said, yeah.
Okay.
Look, obviously something might turn up, okay? But if we set a path which relies on something turning up, that in my book is us being perfectly happy with things being unsustainable. And the problem with waiting for things to turn up is they don't always turn up on the right side that you're hoping. So you should set a course for a fiscal policy that is sustainable with a margin for error, and that is not looking like what we're heading for tomorrow.
Thank you, Joe.
I think 1.5.
These are serious. This is not a game. Okay, economic policy right now around the world. Okay, we have not been through something like this. No living policymaker has been through a phase of trying to do a discretionary fiscal loosening on top of a unavoidable fiscal loosening in the middle of a phase when the Bank of England says there is no spare capacity to be had and is raising interest rates. So I think it's time to take this seriously. Hoping something turns up is not what adult decision-making looks like in 2022.
And he's completely correct. And the problem is you have Liz Truss in charge and you have Kwasi Kwarteng in charge. And neither of these individuals are taking this seriously. Now, the mini-budget is due to come out on Friday. I recorded this on Thursday. We'll have to wait and see what comes out. But Liz Truss is expecting the economy to bounce back through her tax cuts. If that doesn't happen, then what? See, this is what he's talking about here. You need to have a real serious plan. You have to be able to have contingencies built in. Okay, if this doesn't happen, this is what we're going to do. But Liz Truss is taking it on faith that the economy will bounce back and that she'll be able to avoid a recession. Instead of saying, okay, a recession is coming down the road, how do we avoid it and how do we deal with it if it does eventually arrive? But she doesn't have that plan. Now, maybe Kwasi Kwarteng will have something to deal with that, but I highly doubt it because they're not taking any of this seriously. As he said, it's a game, or it shouldn't be a game. Neither of them are taking it seriously. They're making political decisions. I've said that before when it came to the cap on banker bonuses. This was a political decision, not an economic one. It's not going to boost the economy. It's not even going to bring jobs back. It's about providing a sweetener to donors. The tax cuts, you're helping the richest in society at the expense of the poorest. The poorest are the ones who go out and spend money. Rich people don't. They shovel it into offshore bank accounts or they buy yachts with it. That doesn't stimulate the economy. So this is a very bad approach. And at the beginning he said that bond yields are going up. Bond yields are higher in the UK than other parts of the West. Why is that? Because they see it as a country that is heading towards a recession, that they need money and they're willing to pay hand over fist for it. Bond yield, when a good barometer of how strong an economy is how low the bond yield is. If it's high, it's a bad sign. So let's hope that Kwasi Kwarteng comes up with something sensible on Friday, but I have my doubts. But I will cover it on Friday as well. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.